10 reasons people buy from you. Hello, it's John. It's the Marketing for Owners podcast where I help you create your self-marketing company. And as I try and help you create your self-marketing company, I like to give you some extra tools to help you market it. And today, I'm going to suggest that you create a sheet of one piece of paper, A4 or letter size, whichever country you're from, that is titled 10 Reasons People Buy From You. Now what you're going to do is going to create this with a view to using it for your customers. These can be potential customers, people that are not buying from you yet. These can be past customers, people who bought from you before that don't buy from you at the moment. And these can be current customers, people who do buy from you. What you want to do is to remind people, to give them the confidence that your product, your services is the one for them. Okay, now they may be nearly there, but why not reinforce? The heavier you can reinforce this, the better. This, you can do it over and over. There is no limit to the depth you can go to reinforce why people should buy from you. People want to have confidence in their decisions. It doesn't matter whether it comes from you or comes from recommendations or comes from other places. If you think of, if you go on Christmas time, if you want to buy toys for kids, go on any site like Amazon or any toy site, Hamleys or something in the UK, Toys R Us, you will find lists. You will find the top 5 gifts for boys, the top 5 gifts for girls, the top 5 gifts for teenage girls, etc. Now the reason those are popular is because we're never entirely sure what to do. We want to crowdsource our confidence. We want to know that what is everyone else doing? And that's why lists help. And the top 10 reasons for people to buy for you is going to give them the tools to enable them to make that decision, to just clear that final hurdle. Like, in their mind, they're thinking, I don't want to be stupid. Don't want to seem like I'm getting this wrong. What have I forgotten? Why? If everyone else does it, they'll do it. Okay, look at Apple. Apple products, everyone has them, everyone loves them, so you can feel very confident that when you buy, and if you move to an iPhone from something else, you know it's going to work, you know it's going to be great because everyone else tells you. This is the same. So how do you come up with the list? Because you might be thinking, well, what on earth can I come up with 10? How on earth can I come up with 10 reasons? Well, this also is a good exercise for you and your team. I accept you may just be you, no staff, no team, no nothing. In which case, what I challenge you to do is to grab a piece of paper and write down as many reasons as you can possibly think of for someone to buy from you. Anything. It can even be funny. In your final list, I'm going to suggest you add a couple of bits of humour to add a bit of light-heartedness to it. So, any reason at all. Then, write down the corresponding list of all the reasons you can think of why not to buy from you. And remember, you are not going to give this out. No one is going to see. If you have a team, ask every single individual person on your team that works for you to do the same. Now they work for you, why wouldn't they want to do it? This is their job is to work for the business, their job exists to help the business grow. It's not just for them, so part of their job should be to help the business grow. In which case, we want to know what everyone else thinks and why we want to find the word, the language, and this is all internal. This doesn't even involve asking customers. So we're just going to fill this out internally. You may even want to sit in a group and ask people. Get a flip chart, write them down, get people to shout them out. collectively, people quite often come up with better ideas than on their own. But if you're going to, by the way, if you're going to ask people, the best way is to sit them down in front of you, or sit them down and give them 10 minutes or 5 minutes. Say, right, I'm going to set a timer, 5 minutes to write down 10 things. Don't let them go off and bring it back tomorrow. Make them do it now to a stopwatch. And that means they'll come up with better ideas because they don't think it through, and they don't have time to think, well, I don't know if that works, I don't know if that counts, that may make me look silly. Get those ideas. Then combine them into a list. Now, once you have those reasons of 10 reasons why people can buy, you need to word it in their language. So, whatever reason it is, it's, for example, take the obvious one, if you happen to be, because we have the lowest prices in our industry. Now, if that's genuine, so remember, we want to be genuine. If you know someone else has cheaper prices, that's not a reason, okay? If that's the reason, that's a feature. So you add on the end of it to help you reword this into a benefit. You say, because we have the lowest prices in our industry, so that you, and add something else, so that you can feel confident you are not wasting money because you cannot buy cheaper. Now, you may then replace that with, you can feel confident in your purchase because you cannot buy cheaper. Because, as we have the lowest prices in our industry. Now, do you see how that's more in their mind than yours? And that's the way I want you to think about this. Once you have that, you can go on Fiverr or something, have that created into a kind of leaflet style. It costs you $5. Someone who makes leaflets and flyers can create that into an interesting document and then print them out. And then give them out with other information that you give out. Email it to people, send people to a link, make an infographic, tweet it, put it on Facebook. Anywhere. Put it on Pinterest. Any excuse to get that in front of clients and get that in front of them periodically to remind them over and over and over again. Easy, eh? Today is Tuesday. It's time for a Tuesday Toolbox tip. And as with I've been doing recently, is reminding us all about existing tools that are fantastic rather than bringing out brand new things to confuse you. Today, one of my absolute top 5, I do not spend a day without using this, and I would not have it. So if you took it away, I'd have to kill you to get it back. It's Dropbox. If you have never used Dropbox, which I might add is free, I personally use the paid version where, what do you get now, a gigabyte of space? I'd have no qualms in using the 2 gigabyte version if I needed it. But Dropbox is free. It is built brilliantly to integrate onto your Mac or onto your PC. So when you download it and install it, it installs Dropbox as a storage system in your toolbar and in your folders, as if the Dropbox folder where you store everything is on your hard drive. It looks like it's on your hard drive, but the stuff isn't. It's up there. And anyway, just use it. And then when you have a large picture, a video, something like that you want to keep a backup of, you can do that. You can set up automatic backups. You can use tools like IFT, Zapier, and automated tools to integrate things together. But Dropbox has lots of information on how to back up your files, how to put things on there, and how to share links. If you've got a massive video, you don't want to download it and try and email it to somebody. You just copy the link, which is just for them, and email them the link. They hit Dropbox and they can view the video, download it themselves. Job done. Easy, eh? Anyway, another final thing. Wednesdays, our expert interview series. Now, do any of you use Facebook? Have any of you tried Facebook ads? Do you know people who've tried Facebook ads? It didn't work for them. Well, tomorrow, fantastic. We've got Nicholas Kuzmich. Now, you may not know the name, but very simply, he is the highest paid Facebook ads consultant in the world. He does Facebook ads for people like Tony Robbins. Do you think he might know a thing or two? You betcha. Listen in tomorrow and you find out. I'll see you soon.